It was not a normal dinner that day, a rather quiet one, I would say. News had spread that the first emperor of Qin dynasty had taken over China and was ordering thousands of men to construct a wall that would protect Chinese states from foreign attacks for generations to come. The next morning, as Meng wandered in the gardens, she thought about what the future may hold. Just then, she heard some movement. Getting closer to the noise, she found a man hiding behind the trees. Meng instantly called him out. Her family heard the shrieks and gathered around the man. The man told them he was Fan Keliam, an intellectual who had run away from home to save himself from becoming a slave of the emperor. As Meng's family heard his account, their hearts melted, and they decided to let him stay with them. Meng could not help but admire Fan's wisdom and dignity. She began to find in his company. It was a match made in heaven, as they say, and soon Meng's family tied their knot in the village. As the months passed by and the wall grew wider and deeper in the heart of China, more and more men were turned into slaves and forced to join the army to build the wall. Every now and then, one would hear stories of men being worked to death at the construction sites. One day, there was a commotion outside their house. Officers had discovered Fan and Meng's new home, and they were intent on finding men to take them as prisoners and peasants. They found Meng's beloved husband and took him away. Meng could not bear the loss of her love and wept for a long time. Then she made a resolution as strong as the emperor's resolution to build the wall. She vowed to bring her husband back from the construction site and to change the destiny of an intellectual like him. Her family and villages opposed the idea, but Meng set out on a difficult journey, crossing hundreds of miles over mountains and plains, deserts and rivers. As she made her way to the Shandong province, Meng saw from a long distance poor men braving intense cold while being forced to work on the wall. Meng could not believe the terror she was seeing. And upon reaching the foot of the Great Wall, where her husband was supposed to be working, she met with tragic news. Meng was told that her husband too had died of exhaustion and hunger in the cold hills, along with hundreds of other men. Inconsolable, Meng broke down into tears and started pounding on the wall. It is said that Meng's pounding caused a part of the wall to split open, revealing hundreds of bodies of dead labourers. Too many of the workers had died to be given a proper burial, and hence were buried in a pit under the wall. The Great Wall caused so much heartache that Emperor Qin Shi Huang was loathed across the empire. In memory of Meng, later generations built the temple of Meng Jiangnu at the foot of the Great Wall, where her statue is located to this day. Meng Jiangnu's story has been passed down from generation to generation to keep alive the memory of grief behind the Great Wall.